Welcome back to the Brutalist community project. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be streaming today. I feel like I did not get a good night of sleep, so I'm gonna try and be as high energy as I could. I was considering actually using the webcam again, but no, I'm a bit tired, a bit drained. It's been like that for the past couple of days. I don't know why. But anyway. We're starting on, I think, map 14. Wait, which one are we on? Flint? 15. Again, I don't think... Hey, Leopard, I don't think there's any secret levels. Since this map pack is only 28 levels long. You know what? I probably don't need to... Hang on. I turned it down a little bit. Hey, Looney. At the very least, I don't want the hit scanners around. '85 streams, holy crap. What is going on with him? I was gonna say, he's kind of like docile. He's just kind of walking around. Looked like he was moving slower than he should have been. Whoa, what? You can go through that, I guess. Okay. Oh god, I didn't even realize there was a... Okay. I also forgot to save, so we just wasted like 5+ minutes. That's great. Is there anything over here? Yes, there is. I'll save that. This music is kind of goblin-esque. Hold on. I fucking hate YouTube sometimes, holy shit. I typed that in because I wanted to see if that was... like, I've heard that just used as a term before, but I wanted to see if that was an actual band. You know what came up in YouTube? Black Ops and sports streams. I don't even know why. I didn't even really need to look that up. I just kind of But like again, I didn't have a good night's sleep. Yeah, I'm suddenly starting to think maybe I shouldn't have even streamed today. Holy shit, I am actually really fucking unfocused. Well, we'll see, we'll see. It's part of the reason why I got started so late. There's an Italian music group that did soundtracks for 80s giallos. Yeah, I did not know that at all. Good enough. I didn't pick that up this time? Huh. Yeah, I should probably save. But not in front of all of them. There we go. Oh, Jesus, I didn't realize how close he was. Whoa, what the fuck just happened there? Hang on. That was freaky. Like, I thought I that wasn't me just falling. That wasn't me just doing that. Uh-oh. I think I found a problem here. This is technically a wall. They didn't remove the collision. Yeah, that's a genuine problem right here. 'Cause I don't think this was intended, but it's an easy fix at least. Yeah, I don't think that was intended. Maybe... Well, they did test this on Doom, so... That shouldn't be like that. Let me see if there's anything else over here. Not really. Yeah, man, that was very unfortunate. I guess I could see that as being a bit of an oversight, though. Oh, there you are. I was wondering where I was getting hit from. A red key for that. Not a good idea to be standing still. This is a huge map. Sorry, but in my weird like sleep deprived state, I'm like I see Flint for like a second there registered in my brain as a Fint. Saying it in Joel's way. You know what it probably was? I forgot to exercise on Thursday, so that's probably why I didn't have that good of a night of sleep. I really do have to do it more regularly. I got very, very lazy with that. Oh. Do none of those have collision? What the fuck? Yeah, those were already dead, I think. Wait, is this a soft lock? How can I get out of here? Hello? What is this room? Yeah, I don't think I was supposed to be able to come down here yet. This is really far back. Yeah, I am in a very unfocused, this stream is gonna be fun. I may not stream for the full 4 hours today. I can already tell my mind is not functioning right. I'm glad this project exists. As much as I like Quake projects, every time I try playing them, I am surprised how Doom gameplay holds so much. Yeah, I can definitely tell. I wasn't sure. Now I can definitely tell I did not get a good night's sleep. I can't even read sentences. Better than Quake to me. Something is wrong with Quake to me. Probably the enemies are too strong or something's off. I don't really have a problem. Outside of just not really being used to it. Yeah, I have to start saving a lot more. You know what I might do? Because I think I figured out my issue with No Man's Sky. I think the Steam overlay had something to do with it, because I've been actually playing it lately. Like 2+ hour sessions, and I haven't been getting any crashes since I disabled Steam overlay. If my gameplay really sucks in these first 2 hours, and I can barely get anything done, I might switch to that, because that's a more relaxing game than something like this is. Something like this is fun, but it kind of requires a more stable mind, let's say. Or a more focused mind. Was playing this 2 gigs Quake mod called Jolner. While it is very technically impressive and looks amazing in terms of gameplay, I constantly found myself in the die reload loop. I mean, I get that with slaughter maps in Doom. That's why I don't particularly enjoy playing slaughter heavy maps. Unfortunately, in recent years, they've kind of gotten popular. So they kind of tend to dominate people's releases. And that's part of the reason why I haven't streamed Doom as much. I'm sure there's a lot of older projects that I just haven't gotten to yet, but I haven't been able to really find them, or at least some of the best ones. But yeah, I had to do that Quake Brutalist Jam 3, the final map that was like almost a game in its own right, I gave up on. The rest of the Brutalist Jam was like awesome. That one in particular, that was actually an amazing map, but it just got ball-bustingly brutal by the time I actually got to it. Or, like, halfway through, I mean. This is the strangest thing. I think what you were supposed to do is go up there. You would see that the room was empty, and then you would go through here. But, and I think there's supposed to be collision on the gate here, but for some reason, there's no collision on them, and I don't know why. Because this wasn't even here before. That's so freaky. Still have to learn Quake modding so I can give myself 2x damage factor. Yeah, I do want to implement Quake a lot more. I should really implement Half-Life and Half-Life 2 a lot more. It's just it's a little bit tougher to find projects that don't take me like most of the Half-Life and Half-Life 2 stuff takes like a half hour to like maybe a couple hours at the most to finish. I haven't found stuff on the same scale as like Doom or even Quake. They're a lot more rare. Yeah, see, look at this. It's a completely different room here. Which makes me think you're not supposed to be able to. Like, I think this is supposed to have collision and it just doesn't for some reason. I don't know if that's because of the source port, but they said they tested this on Uzi Doom, I think. Hang on, let me check the page. Development thread. I could swear there was... Did I download an old version or something? Supports MBF21, DSDA Doom, or Uzi Doom, etc. Again, that's what I'm using. I'm using the latest version of Uzi Doom. Or even Thief, Deus Ex single-player campaign maps. Does Deus Ex have a thriving modding community? I actually wasn't aware of that. I think you were supposed to do it from up there. That's probably the point of this. Sparse at most, but it exists. I might have broke something again. I hope I didn't. This is different down here. It's so fucking weird. Is it supposed to be for this room? Oh no, there it is. It's right there. Is this open now? It is. No, I didn't break anything. We're good. shit. He's up there. Oh god. Ah, you know what? I might die. I don't have any more armor either. Hey, we're fine now. Yeah, there have been no armor pickups, I don't think, other than the bonuses. Good idea. Wait, can I can't get out of here. You know, I was actually kind of tempted to reinstall Quake Champions. Just to see how it is. Since I last played it, for one, I didn't install it yet, and two, probably not today. There's no collision right here. I feel like there should be collision on this. Is it maybe... I don't know, where did I go for, like, compatibility? They said, what did they say? MBF... I don't think this has anything to do with that, but... This supports MBF 21 or above. That's the reason why it wasn't working. Okay. I didn't have it on MBF 21. So it had nothing to do with the map, it had everything to do with my settings. You know, that's like probably like a basic thing to do, and again, you know what? I'm actually kind of surprised I ended up coming to that conclusion myself. Yeah, that's probably why some of the stuff from the last stream was acting funny. I never realized that's what that compatibility level can actually do. Is stuff like that. I'm surprised that wasn't considered a... That's so weird, but that's actually a really cool way of doing that. Probably could have done this fight a hell of a lot better than I did, but oh well, I still survived. I'm probably not going to end up keeping this armor, unfortunately, because I lost so much of it in one fight. No, I've been here. Did I not pick that up? No, that wasn't there before, I don't think. I think I had to do that previous part. Oh, there's more. Nice. Yeah, because I do need that. Okay. Oh man. This level alone is just absolutely wrecking me. Yeah, I'm just not using that. You know what? I'm just gonna use this. You know what? I'm just gonna go up to the second floor. Yeah, so that worked out way better. Doing that. Oh.
What the fuck?
Well, at least I got some use out of it. I'm glad I didn't pick that up. So that would have been a waste. Red key. Oh! Cybe. Where is he at? Oh, he's up there. We're gonna have the Cybe do some of our job for us. Maybe not. This might not be the call. Yeah, we'll see. Because he does a lot of splash damage. Yeah, all I really have to do is just keep moving. Thank God for no infinite height. This would be a lot harder to do if there was. The fuck is he shooting at? Well, he always... No, it should be moving. He probably killed one, so it just stood in place for the other two. Wonder how low his health is right now. Enough to kill him. A whole bunch of cacos just killed him for me. I don't think I put a single lick of health, took a single lick of health out of him. Red skull on his body, too. You know what? I'm surprised I guessed to go down first. Actually, no. That went back up. I want to see if there's another spot to go down. Probably not. No, there isn't. There's no spot to go up further either. You know what, though? There is armor back here that I'm gonna pick up. You know, for a level this big... For a level this big with this many monsters, they were surprisingly... I don't think there was really a single slaughter section. There were sections with a lot of monsters. None where I'd actually consider this a slaughter map in any capacity, or even have slaughter sections. I only really found 2 secrets, though. I think this might be the end of the level here. Well, maybe not right here. Yeah, I could get up there if I didn't put MBF 21 on. Oh, I could have gotten... Oh, that's fine. It's pretty much right before... There's probably nothing up there. I just want to check. See if I'm right. I don't think I can get that. I want to try, though. There could be an invisible wall there, for all I know. Yeah, there is, there is. I had to be sure, though. Oh yeah, that's right, because the exit was right here. It's open now. Uber Concrete Dreams. Speaking of my lack of sleep, apparently, even though I don't ever remember waking up, I probably just got shitty sleep. Like, really bad REM sleep. I have been trying to take steps to, like, improve that, because realizing just how important and how much better I feel when I have a good night's sleep. I cut back on my coffee a bit, and I'm also going to do an experiment. Up until August, when I hang with my friends over, like, that one weekend, I kind of decided I'm going to try and drink more water and just drink no alcohol at all. I heard even having it on weekends can be bad for you. In terms of both, like, muscle growth and sleep. And I do remember I did feel a little bit better and a little more, but that might have been because of the iron supplements I was taking, because I've explained it before, I have, like, I'm not sure if I still have one, since I've been taking iron supplements, but... I've been trying to improve my health more and more, because, you know, I'm not old, but I'm getting older. And, you know, I kind of want to live for a little bit longer, so I'm being a little more health conscious. This is a slaughter map. It also seems to be Wolfenstein themed, because I see those in the distance. Yeah, this seems like a giant arena. I don't know if picking those up are what triggers the monsters. Let's see. I don't think they do. Actually, yeah, waste not, want not. Why do I get the feeling that I'm only gonna beat, like, this map? The last map and this map today. I feel like I'm going to be stuck on this one for a while, but I guess we'll find out. I'm not even sure how you're supposed to start this. Maybe... Okay. Well, there was 3 of them, but that's all I'm really seeing at the moment. Yeah, this is also a really cool idea as well, because it feels like a giant, like, city center. Uber concrete dreams. Yellow key. This is probably how you started. Maybe not? I don't know. That's probably why there's so many of these. Because that's probably all the enemies that are on this map are the Wolfenstein guys. Nope. There's an arachnotron. Guess I thought there was an arachnotron. I just saw plasma bits. Yeah, there's an Arachnotron. Alright, so there are more than the SS. Or whatever the hell these guys are called. Ubermensch. I have no idea. The blue guys. Who scared the shit out of me as a kid. These guys jump scared me all the time. Leben. That's what they say. M-E-I-N-L-E-B-N? L-E-B-E-N? Kind of always just trickling in, though, I've noticed. Like, I thought it would fill up, like, fast. Like, extremely fast. And it's not. They're just kind of, like, trickling in. I'm a little surprised by that. Oh. Okay, so this is probably like an arena, I don't know. No, I need the red key for that. Maybe on the other side, because in the middle I needed the yellow key. That I needed the red. So maybe there's a side where I use this blue key on. I think that's probably also why I'm not seeing any more of them. Yeah, I think this is probably it. Hey, you guy. Oh god. I didn't know they could come up here. Again, challenging, but not a slaughter map yet. I wouldn't consider it one just yet. Also, for an arena this size, that amount of enemies is actually not as big as you would think. I wonder. Oh, that's probably where the monsters came out of. Okay. I did notice the computer area map up there, but I'm not exactly sure how to get to that. I'm just trying to notice if there is a... Nah, I think this is just where... Yeah, that's where all of them came from. Yeah, this is not what you would expect at all from a map like this. Area looks kind of Quake-ish. Yeah, this is a bust, I think. I probably shouldn't have picked up that Megasphere so early. It's not so much my health, it's my armor, because I wanted to keep this blue armor. It's the only stuff that I've seen. There's probably another blue armor pickup, or maybe even another Megasphere pickup, but I was kind of trying to hope to keep my blue armor as long as possible. Oh, Never mind, there's one right over there. Oh god. Considering how symmetrical this level is, there's probably another one. One more, I would say. Yep, I hear him. Asshole. He chose not to get stunned. Are they supposed to look like that? I almost thought maybe I remember I found like a... I found like a problem with a map earlier that kind of looked like this in like the last stream. I almost thought maybe it was due to the compatibility issues, but I set that, and not only that, but this map actually loaded in with those settings already, so... Oh god. So I think I have to make my way back, I believe. Of course there's another one, because why wouldn't there be? Didn't even see him. Did not even see him. Waste. Absolute fucking waste. Probably not the best idea to save, but you know what? I'm doing it anyway. How do we get in there? I'm not sure I want to save at the moment. I'm not exactly sure what else they're planning with this. You know what? I have a better idea. It's probably a worse idea, but I think it might be a better idea. Oh. Damn it. They are attacking other things, so they might end up dying before you even get over there. And now I don't have to deal with these crushers. Still another one? It's so strange. Hold on, let me see something here. There's not supposed to be platforms there, right? There's like an out. It almost seems like there's an outline of one. One is still alive somehow, even though I did not hear him at all. I'm mainly wondering how I get that megasphere on the other side of this. I don't think it has to do... Or maybe it does have something to... No, it doesn't. Huh. I almost feel like this room changes. I mean, I can get up here, but I don't think this really does anything. I feel like something is broken. I have a hunch, though. I only have a hunch, though. Yeah, that switch brings this down as well. Like, it's weird. Is there maybe something in here to activate that? I'm not noticing anything. I don't know how to get that megasphere. A little less than... Yeah, I thought one of them was walking by my side. A little less than half of the enemies have been killed so far. So the middle is the last spot. Yeah, of course, there's probably one that I can't see that's just like shooting me across the way. It's not these. So the last section is the middle. Huh. Okie dokie then. I legit thought I was hearing thunder outside my room, and then I realized, no, it's a motorcycle. Hi guys. How's it going? Oh god. You know what? Quick load. I have to do that part over again, but I don't mind. I handled that last segment so poorly anyway. Literally no reason to continue. Someone's behind me. Fuck me. You know what? They could have telefragged on me too, so technically I got lucky there. I am, every single time I do this part, I just play worse. Patented Deathwing Duck strategy. Get more reckless each fucking time. Nice. I love it when you boners just bone. You know what? They're blocking it, mother bus put bottle. I don't know what came out of my mouth. Right there. I think I'm good now. I think I'm good. I think I got it at this point. So I saved to make absolutely sure of that. Wait, how do I get back up there? You know, I actually played so well, and in like those last few Hell Knights and Barons, for some reason, I just completely miffed. Alright, I think once I finish this level, I'll stop. Or I'll take a break. Oh no. No, 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 no. You stop. You stop right now. need that. That's what I was primarily looking for. The only problem is I don't know where to go now. I don't know where the actual exit is. Those revenants are going insane. You're just having a field day. That's why I found one of the keys, so it's not there. It's not at the start of the level either, I don't think. Is it still in that building? Then why did they spawn more enemies out here if it was? Yeah, them walking around is like the biggest threat. Thankfully, not that many enemies left. In fact, the rest are probably just revenants. Yeah, which is a bit of a problem because you can't hear those homing shots. Oh, there is one Arachnotron still alive. Nine enemies left. Still have not found the exit. Oh, I think these are the remaining ones, are the ones down here. There is exactly one enemy left. And yeah, I'm gonna assume... Oh wait, is it literally just where I came from? Because I can get back up here, and this is open now, I think. Oh. Killed every enemy, did not find a single secret though. I do not even have a clue what where the secrets would be. Yeah, it's this. I probably saw this. I did see this earlier, and I didn't realize it. Okay. The grand entrance. Yeah, now we take a break. I thought that said 1500. Mark Ridlin. Alright, yeah, we'll take a break right here. So for the VOD watchers, we are back. Yeah, again, I'm gonna experiment with alcohol, or with a lack thereof, as I said earlier. Actually, a good call to do that tonight, because, like I said, I was starting to get a headache. I think I was dehydrated. Been having a real problem with that lately, and I really should drink more water. Whatever you said, Mario, it appeared like on the screen, but it did not appear in the YouTube chat itself. This sounds like a MIDI version of like the hallway music from The Matrix, I think. Well, no, not the hallway music from The Matrix. That one, the one segment where Morpheus is like explaining the Matrix while they're like walking on a street. Like it was when Neo first woke up. That's what this sounds like. What? Seemed like it came from behind me. Is there any more? Yeah, there is. think I picked up all the small ones. Now, I do get the feeling it's supposed to be a little more frantic, since this was designed for pistol start in mind. Oh. I was wondering where that came from. He's hiding. And that Mancubus is really just hiding. He did not want to come out. So is this a megawatt or individual watts? It's a community project. So yeah, technically a megawatt, but it's not. It's only 28 maps, not 32. The levels aren't necessarily interconnected in that, like, they don't lead in to one another. But it is like going from like seemingly easiest to hardest. You know what? I'm gonna wait until he gets closer. Best way to deal with an arc file, put some cheddar on it. Yeah, it's all in the same quad. You know what? There's so much chain gun ammo here. I knew there was one more Hell Knight left. I don't know if I want to pick that up right now or not. Did say grand entrance. Like, I don't know if this is gonna close behind me or not. Yeah, once again, more impactful for the backpack if I had a, I was doing pistol start. But still, it's good since it gives you ammo for all of your weapons. This is kind of a neat stage. Oh. Again, I want to leave that back there because I don't exactly know if I'm gonna need it or not. Oh, good. We just have a bunch of infighting going on right now. Honestly, with the PlayStation sound effects, the plasma gun firing this fast, it actually sounds like so much cooler. It sounds way more powerful than the original ones did. Maybe a hot take, I don't know. Like, it's technically not the PlayStation and the Doom 64, the plasma gun fired slower in both of those games. Oh yeah, I love making them in fight. Like putting strings on a puppet. This is a bad idea. Maybe not so much a bad idea. Especially compared to OG Transformer sound effects I've been hearing lately. I think the sound effects, the sound effect that Aubrey Hodges used for the plasma gun, I think is the same sound effect that they used in the future segment in Terminator 2, I think, or maybe that's Alien I'm thinking of. I don't know. I haven't watched Terminator 2 in a little while, and I haven't really watched the Alien movies. Like, I've kind of watched them, and I might have watched the first movie once, but that was a long time ago. Been watching the Transformers series. The cartoons or the, I'm assuming it's the cartoons. The animated series. The only Transformers that I was ever a fan of was Beast Wars, because it came on at a good time. Yeah, G1, And I guess I like the first Michael Bay movie, but I just didn't bother with any of the others because it was literally just the same movie over and over again. Except in one of them, Optimus Prime had balls and he showed them off all the time. That's the only thing I know from like one of the other movies. I remember of all of the like mech type series, like big robot fighting, Power Rangers was the one I followed the longest. We actually had a really old like Voltron, like kind of a broken Voltron figurines. I don't know where we got them. Must have been like a flea market or something like that we had when we were kids. And we had like the actual Power Rangers set. Those didn't last very long. We broke those pretty fast. To be fair, I think they were kind of cheaply made, so they weren't exactly hard to break. We weren't really the type to like play with toys too rough as kids. So if something broke, it was more so because it was just cheaply made. Like, a lot of the Star Wars stuff that we had as kids didn't break, really. Although, I remember, for some weird reason, I do recall that I decided to have the bright idea to hit my Slash figurine, Slash from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I decided to hit it with, like, my metal bat when it was hanging on a coat hanger. I don't know why I did that. And I knocked the arm off of it. That was the guy, 5 guys in 1, wrecking the pyramid. Then again, if I was like on a sugar rush at all when I was younger, I do remember like literally just running into a wall because I was so hopped up on pixie sticks. I told you, I was everybody's fucking weird as a kid. What am I even saying? I don't even think that's necessarily odd. That's just what you do when you're a kid and you have access to sugar. We weren't too bad with our toys. Decapitated Barbies, notwithstanding. Yeah, I never went that far. That was my sister's stuff. I never wanted to destroy stuff that wasn't mine. I remember we did have like a whole carton of like toys that we would find at like flea markets and stuff like that, like action figures. So we probably owned some like He-Man toys that I probably never even like knew were from like He-Man or like from other like toy series. Picked up a lot of like probably good stuff at like flea markets over the years. We also used to find like a bunch of McDonald's toys like Mario and Sonic toys. I remember one of my I had a Sonic McDonald's toy that I really liked, and I was sad when I was playing with it when we were when we were down the Jersey Shore, and like at one point like it just left my hand, it got sucked into the ocean. And then I also lost like a Knuckles McDonald's toy that I really liked. Oh no, wait, no, it wasn't Sonic, it was Mario, that was right. It was a Mario toy that I had that got sucked into the ocean. I remember having the battle damaged Skeletor. Don't even need that. how big this is, I'm just surprised this isn't filled with more enemies. Famous last words, I know, but... I was a Wendy's guy growing up. Wendy's and Burger King, but yeah, McDonald's was the worst out of the three. It was Wendy's, and then when their quality went to shit, we were Burger King for a little while, and then their quality went to shit, and then I just stopped eating fast food. Outside of maybe, like, some local places. Still might get Taco Bell on occasion, but I prefer making tacos instead. The quality's just better. I used to love getting Pizza Hut, but the Pizza Hut shut down near us. So we just get, we actually just get local places now whenever we order out. Honestly, better quality food. Like, it's not even really worth getting fast food anymore. Like, go to local places and you get better quality food because the fast food stuff is just as expensive as the better quality stuff you get at local places. I actually like onion. I appreciate onions more now, especially cooked onions. Than I hated onions when I was younger. Not realizing that everything is practically cooked in onions, and I was eating onions anyway. And then when I've actually had onions on burgers, I actually don't mind them at all. I actually think they do add to the taste. Yeah, that was bad. It is not easy walking around in here. Okay, one of them's dead. Both of them are dead. Sauteed onions are excellent. You know why I probably didn't like them as a kid? Because, it's like a wee bit more of a strong, soury taste in a way. And I feel like when you're a kid, you tend to favor, like, sweet. That's why you like junk food so much more as a kid than when you do as an adult, because you just favored, like, the sweetness taste to it. I feel like as I got older, I've liked more of the, things that have more of, like, a bite to them, like a more soury taste, and honestly, sweeter stuff doesn't have as much of an impact as it used to. So that's probably why I like, ales a lot when I drink, beer. It's probably why I can still drink alcohol in general. Had to acquire that taste over the years. Can only stand onions if they've been cooked to their very soul. See BK's onion rings. Big hangout with McD's is you ask for no onions, they put them on anyway. I think every place did that. In my experience, if you asked for Pizza Hut to put stuff, to not put like half pepperoni, half cheese, they would just put the whole thing as pepperoni. Taco Bell got better over the years listening to you, but I do remember at the few times that we got Taco Bell when we were kids and we wanted chicken tacos, they would give us beef anyway. Like, Wendy's would always get our order wrong, too, I remember, when we would order out for them. Burger King was really the same with that, and we just never got McDonald's because none of us were interested in it. The only thing, honestly, the only thing I can think of that's actually good about McDonald's is their coffee. They have the best coffee out of the three, I think. That being said, their coffee still sucks more than, Wawa doesn't have bad coffee, but it's not great. 7-Eleven has better and for my area, that might be sacrilege to say. 7-Eleven has better coffee than Wawa does, in my opinion. That being said, people probably say my opinion is invalid because my favorite coffee is Dunkin' Donuts. I have heard people literally say that they think Dunkin' Donuts coffee tastes like gasoline. I respectfully disagree on that. Well, they're not... I think Dunkin' Donuts is, like, rebranded to, even though they still sell donuts, I think they just rebranded to Dunkin' now. Because I guess they do more than that. Panera, I think, actually had pretty good coffee, though. I remember having that sometimes in college. Still probably not as good as Dunkin' Donuts. Oh yeah, Starbucks, I do not like Starbucks. Starbucks is still better than, I would still say Starbucks is still better than McDonald's, but not by much. That, I died insanely fast there, holy shit. I hear him. You die right now. There you go. Nice. I love the stray. Rocket. You know what? Let's do this. And just get them to infight the entire time. Oh yeah, arc vial. Where is the arc vial? Oh, he must have, like, just found his way all the way up. Because he's out over here. I wanted him to die because he's not valuable living, even if he's attacking someone else. Holy shit! Good job, guys. Yeah, they'll be honored with a swift death for killing the Cybe in record time. Did I even pick up? Oh yeah, that was after I did it. Should I pick that up? Oh, wait. I need all 3 keys to get in there. I still haven't done this yet. That... You know what? That was a terrible save. There we go. I heard like a whole bunch of Cybes. I don't know where they are. Oops. I honestly feel like I shouldn't kill that pyramid. Never mind, it's probably a good idea to kill the pyramid, because there's cyber demons that spawn now. I just got hit by a rocket a few times. Oh no, wait, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. He's in fighting. I want to see how much of this pyramid these three Cybes can take out. And if any of them die in the process. If they stick too close, then they're not going to do any damage to them. So the top ones might end up at least toppling one of them. I don't know how long they'll take, though. They're doing it. They're still getting a few of them near the top. Yeah, I have a no. They're hitting them. They're hitting them. Barons are hitting them. Oh God. I'm surprised they got them. I wonder if they don't attack each other for a while, like if they can't get the hits in, do they lose interest and start attacking me again? I've never really thought about that. I almost feel like that is the case because I feel like that's happened before. There's only a few of them left, so they have been able to reach the Hell Barons. Okay, we're good. Let's clean this up. I think we've seen enough. He hasn't been touched nearly at all. They only attack you if they kill all the other monsters they're pissed off at. Yeah, that is true, but I was wondering, I was just wondering if they can't, if either of them can't reach their attacks to each other for a certain amount of time, do they eventually lose interest? Like, does the aggression meter go down? Well, the figurative, sorry, I hit my mic. think I still have some... There's like 5 enemies left. And I'm not sure where they're at. I think I still have a Megasphere somewhere here. Are they... Are they in the middle, maybe? Because there's like a whole bunch of like ammo and shit in the middle here, and I'm not... Oh, no, wait, I did go in here already. Yeah, I did go in there. Yeah, there's a Megasphere up there. I never used any of the ammo right here. That could have been bad. I don't want the arc vials to, like, come out here and start reviving some of them. That's why I killed them. I don't have to kill these guys. I could probably just leave, but I want to kill them. Oh. There we go. This is not really an ideal spot to fight any of them. Oh, one of them's dead. Honestly, I have so much rocket ammo. Oh god. There we go. And then before I leave, I'll pick up the Megasphere. I think I'm... Nah, the only thing that I don't have full on is the energy cells. Which I don't think there's any more left. It's a pretty easy secret. Oh, shotgun ammo, but I have like 90 of it, so I'm good. Oh no, wait, there's more energy cells in here, right? I just had to make sure there wasn't anything behind that. So I would say this was a slaughter map, but it is a reasonable slaughter map. It's in one of the easier ones. Breath of Life. Is that... Oh, only 171, alright. I had a feeling that was a secret. This music reminds me of Mega Man X. More so, too. I don't think that's where this is from. I think this is someone's original composition. See, as much as I like to joke about it, me being bad at video games, I kind of think for maybe your average Doom player, that level might be a little bit harder, so maybe they'd use the resources more. I think I was just really smart with my, I think I focused a lot on, oh god. I focused a lot on infighting, too. Which I don't necessarily think you needed to do. Ow. I don't know, I'm paranoid because there was a few times I did not save, and then I lost a lot of progress. Sorry. I was in like a really awkward position there. I had to adjust myself. Oh. I was right. This level's definitely... has a little bit more flair to it. More focused on progression, less on arena fights. A little more set PC too. Can't get the rest of those. Ah, here we are. Oh god. Holy shit. Can they even get up here? No, they might actually be stuck down there. Fuck them then. I think I can get up there from here. Yeah, there we go. Hang on. Nah, I thought maybe... because that looked a little misaligned. But I don't think that's in relation to anything. Yeah, friendlier ones. God damn it, I really need to mute my phone. Friendlier ones would be just fine. Or at least docile. You just walk right past them. Almost feel like going down there for those. Yeah, screw it, I am. I can get some ammo along the way as well. Is that supposed to come up here? Because this seems like this is a new area. Jesus. Actually scared the shit out of me. Because I couldn't see in here. Oh, that was to get back up here, I guess. I gotta be careful. For that reason, because I can't see him up there. They cleverly put those trees there so you can't see them. Huh. I heard something teleport in. Is that trying to tell me I need to go back to that? Wait, what? Okay. Oops. Oh, come on. Kinda was, actually, because there's new enemies here. Oh, God. Fuck it. I'm out of here. They gave me an opening and I saw it. You know what? I think maybe, yeah, I should take a break here. Hang on. Yeah, take a break right here. For the VOD watchers, we are back. Let me not that. We are on Anobia map 19. We may actually be able to finish this tomorrow. It depends on how long these remaining maps are, because after this one, I only have 8 maps left. I do feel like this would be significantly more challenging if I was pistol starting each level. I mean, I did mention that before, that they didn't say that they... Well, they said that they design these with pistol start in mind. They didn't necessarily say that you had to do a pistol start. But still, if I ever wanted to do maps outside of the main games in pistol start, if I wanted more of a challenge like that, I actually think this would be the perfect map pack to do that for. One of the more perfect ones to do it for. So I feel like the challenge would definitely be ramped up, since you'd be working with much less ammo, potentially not all of the weapons, but definitely would be more feasible, still more feasible than maybe some other ones. However, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not exactly sure. No, it's probably John that I was thinking of, because he was the reason I actually knew about this in the first place. Mr. John Sweet Pea, for those who may not know. Kind of the stream. I think he might actually be streaming. He took like a month off. I think he might be starting this Sunday. I think his break's over this Sunday. He extended it a little bit longer because I think he got busy with some other stuff. But I was gonna mention, I think Vinny might know about this as well. I don't know if anyone submitted this to him. I'm not exactly sure if this is something that he would spend much time on, though. Because he didn't really with Quake Brutalist Jam 3. Like, he sort of just, like, highlighted some of the more interesting levels in that when he did that. With this, like, for someone like me that plays this stuff all the time, this is, like, leagues, like, incredibly interesting. But it comes down to more than just the spectacle itself. Like, the level design is really good. I recognize some of the names in the community and played their maps before. But I would say, for the most part, this has been a fairly, like, standard map pack, just with a really cool theme behind it. I won't necessarily say that wouldn't be interesting to someone like Vinny. I'm just kind of saying, I'm not sure if it would have the same impact as, like, Brutalist Jam 3, because this is kind of Doom at the end of the day. Like, it's the same weapons, same monsters, which is definitely not a bad thing. This opens you up to, like, you could probably play this again if you didn't want to do pistol start. You could do it, like, with mods and stuff, other mods and stuff like that. Like, there was more of a spectacle to Brutalist Jam 3 because it was a fully original, it was like the assets in that mod, it basically made it its own game. You didn't even need to play it with Quake. There was a version that you could play it without it. And I think that's what probably would grab, like, a lot of the people's attention that's, like, outside of the communities. This is more of, like, something that's just mainly very interesting for Doom people who play this regularly. Not necessarily people that are outside of that realm. And that maybe sounds a little harsh. I don't mean it to be. Because you don't have to make this appeal to, like, people outside of, like, the community. Like, playing more than half of this at this point, this more than went out of its way to be incredibly satisfying to play. Like, the level design is incredibly on point. But, and, you know what? I could be wrong. If you ever checked it out and you really enjoyed it and checked out a bunch of these levels, I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong about what I said. Just that when I make those observations, it almost sounds like I'm being, like, critical of this, when in reality, like, I'm just, like, trying to think in terms of someone who doesn't play this stuff regularly. I don't play this as like, Doom map packs and mods as much as I used to, but, I still check stuff out every so often. This is not good. Not good. Boner. Yeah, that's it. You all just get the big... You all get the big balls. Y'all just get the big balls. You didn't play nice. Especially you, because you're giant boners. Okay, Mario. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, dude, as always. I almost felt like that was going to be a lot worse than it was. Despite my reaction. Blue key, I don't have the yellow key yet. Oh, right, switch. I don't know if that actually did anything. I'd still need a red key. Well, I didn't go this way yet. Oh, alright. Oh god. I don't like that. I don't like that. I did just save. I'm supposed to do something down here? Hang on. Twas that. Oh. This section would be 10 times harder if I did pistol start. I would not have the BFG here. Might as well pick that up now. Ah! Boner jump scare. Hang on. Where was that? Because I want to go back down there and get that stuff. Yeah, there was that I wanted to get, and then I wanted to get the soul sphere that's down here. There it is. Because I think I might be done with this segment. Oh, wait, yeah. Hey, that was scary. Do I want to pick that up? Hold on. I probably should. Crap, you are so lucky. Wait. I know I heard something. Interesting. The yellow key is a secret key. I don't ever remember seeing a yellow door, though. Oh, no, wait, no, no, no. I think I did see a yellow door. The two switches right there. I think the yellow door was, like, back this way somewhere. Oh, hey, Bone. Thank you for the raid. Hope your stream went well. This was it. There we go. Oh, so this is to get the... Alright. Ah! Oh, Jesus. That scared me more than it should. Got your butt handed to you on Dragon Quest. Was it the remake, or were you playing the OG Nintendo, or were you playing one of the sequels? The very first Dragon Quest on an NES. I did play the Game Boy Color version as well. Remake of the first one, but I set it on hard mode. Ah. I remember Dragon Warrior the first few times I played it when I was a kid. Gave me a hard time until I realized that you can actually level grind. It's another one of those things where, it was intimidating. I think you teleport up to that. I don't know. don't pull the hard punches on the HD 2D hard modes. I kind of want to play those on my own time. I'm not sure I want to stream those. Yeah, I do have some nostalgia for the first game, and I always wanted to play the others. I think I might have, like, dabbled into the second game on, like, an emulator, but, other than that, I never really played any of the other Dragon Quest games. Very different than the originals. Yeah, this is escalating quickly. It was the hit scanners more than anything that scared the shit out of me there. Why do I get the feeling there might be, like, a nice sweet secret right here? That feeling is moot. So far, this has been very good. It's been like a nice standard, standard difficulty Doom map pack. Nice, well paced. Do I want to pick that up? Really? Ah! Okay, these last few areas really jump scared me. The fuck? I'm guessing this is just to go back if I want to. Maybe get the final secrets. Let's see, though. Yeah, this is to go back. Which, I don't think I really need to. I think I'm good. Oh! Huh. Oh fuck, where was the exit? This way. Hang on, it might be safer going in this direction. That's probably the last secret. And I don't really need that. Wait. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was wondering how you get back here. There we go. Okay, so we have a half hour. You know what? I'll do one more map. Cause yeah, this is map 21, right? Cookie cutter. No, this is map 20. We'll end on map 21. At the start of map 21. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is escalating. Oh, God. This track's going hard. Oh yeah, all of my, no, you know what? It's not a good idea to pick up that armor. It's a good idea to pick up this armor. Maybe it was a good idea to pick up... Nah, it would have been a waste anyway. That was dirty. Guess it was sizable, but not that big. Starting out. What did that do? I don't know what that's doing. I'm not really sure what that did. I didn't mean to pick that up, but... Oh well, too late. screw it. Oh, God. He survived the third shot. Yet I missed on that, and he didn't survive the third shot. That's interesting. Ah. This is a bad idea, but you know what? I should save. I'm gonna die. Hell Knight is just misbehaving. Again, not really that good of an idea, but... Oops. That scared the shit out of me. Oh, thank God. I don't need to go up there yet. Now I need to go up there. There's really nothing else over here, huh? So I guess I do just go down here. What? Oh. was actually very good that that was there. Okay, I guess I'm still alright. I still have some armor. Yeah, I was very much thinking that the wall in front of me was just gonna open. Nope. Subverted my expectations there. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh. Hang on, just in case it's... How did I get up there? The fuck? I somehow got up there. I don't even know how. Oh, that's how. I know I heard you. Okay. He's doing his best. I'm gonna get hit by a rocket, aren't I? Surprisingly, no. No, he's not in range, that's why. I wonder if I can totally fuck up the fall. Oh, that didn't do anything, alright. Doesn't matter. That would be worth getting, though. So this is worth the trip. What? Actually wondering something. Also, there's a bunch of health down here. How did I do this before? You know what's funny? I probably don't even need to do that. There is probably a more legit easier way to do that, but... Hang on. Again, for that ammo, because I don't know if they're going to supply me with any more. For the ammo, that was worth it. I didn't have to do that jump the whole time. You know what? You know what, though? Speedrun strat. I found a speedrun strat. For, like, the one person that'll speedrun this one time. Where do I go? I just realized that. Like, where am I supposed to go now? Oh, over there, I think. Oh my god. Oh, was something opened maybe around here? Yeah. I feel like eventually that cyber demon that's like stuck in the corner is just gonna appear like right in front of my face. Again, genuinely surprised there was just nothing there. Four secrets, I did not find a single one so far. Ah! I don't know why I went over there with, like... the stupidest of ideas. If I would have accidentally fallen off the edge, I probably would have had to get back here from, like, the very beginning. Oh, blue key door. I probably have to go this way to get it. Hold on. I am very surprised those chain gunners just did not want to attack. Jesus. Actually tried getting around me. Yeah, another backpack. Should I expect the worst in here? Eh. Oh. Nice trick jump. I was wondering if there was anything actually over there, and there really isn't. Not sure if it was a good idea to actually get him aggroed. Oh god. This is a very, very cheesy way of dealing with him. And I am here for it. Yeah, he literally cannot, like, shoot through that by any means. He can only do splash damage. I just want to see if I can kill him. Be funny. You know, it'd be even funnier if I was supposed to telefrag him. So I did all this for nothing. He's gotta be dead by now. I'm about to find out the funniest thing. Oh god. Yeah, pretty much all of my chain gun and half of my shotgun ammo is gone though. But you know what? I feel satisfied. Did get almost all of my shotgun ammo back though, so that's good. Oh, can I do it again? Can I do it again? I think I can do it again. Hell yeah. Oh, there they are. I think that might be where the exit is. Oh. I'm not 100% sure. I want to get that at the moment. Ow. I think I might want to get that. Never mind, I can't get it. Uh-oh. Problem. Okay, I think this is a legit soft lock here. That seemed more like an oversight than before when I just had it on the wrong version. Oops. Yeah, because the switch is up here. Oh. I didn't even have to worry about him. All right. Brutalist flow. I did legit kind of find a soft lock area on there. You had no means of getting out of that outside of reloading. But you know what? It's all right. I got myself out of it.
Okay, so yeah, we will start. This is map 21. So we will start on Brutalist Flow
tomorrow. That is going to be it for Doom Brutalist Community Project for tonight.